Here I'm asked to rewrite f of x in transformation form, sketch the graph, get domain, range, intercepts, and end behavior. So quite a bit to do here. I will start by rewriting it. So when I use division here, I am seeing what do I need to multiply by x plus 1 to get to 3x minus 2. That would be negative 5 here. So there's my remainder. And 3 is my constant, so I have 3 minus 5 over x plus 1. And I'm going to readjust that to say y equals negative 5 over x plus 1 plus 3. So there's my rewritten piece in transformation form. So I'm going to use my my asymptotes to find my domain and range. So I'm going to kind of do this piece by piece. So my vertical asymptote I know is at x equals negative 1 because that's what makes the denominator 0. So that tells me that my domain is going to be from negative infinity to negative 1 and from negative 1 to infinity. My range is told to me by this value here, so I have, my horizontal asymptote is told to me by this value here, which is at 3, which helps me write my range here as x, oh, go ahead, sorry, it's y here, so negative infinity up to 3, and 3 to infinity. So other ways to write the domain would say just x is not negative 1, range would be y is not 3. We could even do like x is less than negative 1 or x is greater than, like there are so many ways to write it. I'm not going to be super picky about that at the moment. We'll practice that as we go though. Okay, so domain and range done. Now intercepts, let's go ahead and do the intercepts next. I'm actually going to do the intercepts using my original form because I think it's easier. So for x intercepts, I'm plugging in y equals 0. So 0 equals 3x minus 2, x plus 1. Multiply x plus 1 on both sides, which just gives me 0 equals 3x minus 2. Add 2 to both sides, divide by 3. So my x-intercept is at 2/3. So plot that point right there. Then in brown here, I will do my y-intercept. Remember, y-intercept is when x is equal to 0. So I'm plugging in y equals 3 times 0 minus 2 over 0 plus 1, which simplifies to negative 2 over 1, which is just at negative 2. So boom, there's my y-intercept. And when I'm looking at this here, I'm going to finish sketching my graph here in black so I can see that I have my curve on this side here given to me by my intercepts. And then from here, I'm sketching this one here. Probably not perfect here, but just a general graph when I'm dealing with these ones. So let's just make sure I have everything. It looks like I still got end behavior to deal with, but in purple here, I have transformation form. I have domain here in blue. I have the range here in orange. I have my intercepts in green and brown. I also plotted them on the graph there. And then my end behavior here will be in red. So end behavior, when I'm looking at the graph here, as x goes towards negative infinity, my y value is going towards the horizontal asymptote. So as x goes towards negative infinity, y is going towards 3. As x goes towards positive infinity, or as I go to the right, y is going towards 3 also. It's still just going towards this horizontal asymptote here. So final thing here, my end behavior is in red.